Hey, all right, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, spring is right there. And that means it's time for the Highland County Maple Festival.
That's
buddy.
right, Logan. All right, for the next 2 weekends,
Right.
thousands of people will head there to see how the syrup is made and to sample all kinds of food and with a maple flair.
That's right.
Joe DeShield, Joe D, joins us today, and he's going to give us a taste of what visitors will experience, Joe.
Well, Logan and Bradford, the Maple Festival is a county-wide experience, and last week I was able to visit 2 of the sugar camps that produce the maple syrup in Highland County, and it was a real education to see the different methods of making maple syrup. At Fairlawn Farm, Tim and Terry Duff still collect the sugar water in buckets hanging from their maple trees. And inside Duff's Sugar House, they use traditional methods to boil down and finish their maple syrup. Now, Kevin and Emily Connor operate Mill Gap Farms that's close by, but their operation has a more modern take on this Highland County tradition. All of their trees are connected to the barn below by a network of plastic tubing, and they use a process known as reverse osmosis to concentrate the sugars before they finish their syrup in a large evaporator. So Logan and Bradford, both farms were gracious to share samples of their products with us, and so we want to give you all a chance to taste it. So we have 3 different syrups from 2 different producers.
All right.
So this is from Duff's Sugar House. These 2 are from Mill Gap Farms.
All right.
So you...
And Joe, I'm still kind of taken aback by the piping, the tubing from the trees. I mean, that looked like a couple of 100 yards down the house.
Well, the house or the barn is down at the bottom of the mountain, and so they've got, I would imagine, miles of tubing up in the trees, and that they bring it all down into their barn where it goes into the system.
I love the different coloration.
I know. Look,
colors,
yeah.
So this first one is from Duff's Sugar House, and it's their basic product, and it's really wonderful.
Ooh.
And so one reason I wanted you to try both of these different
it tastes
producers.
smoky.
Really?
Yeah, I get a little smokiness in that.
And if you haven't ever tasted 100% maple syrup, you really need to, because it's a totally different experience.
Oh, it is. You gonna drink? You gonna drink?
All right.
All right.
So let's go on to the second one. So we're now going to the second producer. This is Mill Gap Farms.
Okay.
And they're the only USDA certified organic maple syrup producer in the state.
I was telling Joe
this is their main.
I feel like just the eye test that I'm probably going to like. I might like this one more just because it's not the darkest, but I don't know, that light one, that first one there from Duff's was pretty darn good.
Right, but you can taste the difference.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
And they're,
it smells different.
Yeah. And they tell us that every sugar camp has a little different flavor because of either the way they process it or the trees they're tapping.
Right.
Because there's different varieties. And
I like the taste on the back end. The back end of that one's really good.
All right, well, let's try the third one. Now, this is an example of a specialty syrup.
This is the darkest one we have here.
Right, and this has been aged in rye whiskey barrels.
Okay.
And they...
Yeah. Well, I told Joe, I said, there's no alcohol in this.
No, there's not.
It's like if you had a beer battered fish.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad if there was, but.
No.
Tilt yours up.
mine. There you go. Dalton's trying to get a hold of it.
Yes.
Hand out of
like
there.
that?
You can.
Yeah. No alcohol in this now. Boy, you can smell it.
Wow. I just think it's amazing how all these different varieties have different flavor.
Totally, all 3, totally different. And these last 2 come from the same place.
Correct. They do. And they have a number of different products.
Right.
So
all three of them really.
So they're good.
They're delicious.
And they're in their own way.
Take your pancakes or waffle game to the next level, Joe.
I know.
And there's a lot to experience if you get to the Maple Festival this weekend.
Yeah.
About what, 2-hour ride up there?
A couple hours from Roanoke.
But it's gorgeous. The whole ride up is beautiful.
And the sugar camps are distributed around the county. So there's some in the southern, and maybe not quite as far as if you were going to Monterey and beyond.
Okay. Well, there you go. The 65th Annual Highland County Maple Festival. The next 2 weekends. Who had this on their bingo card? Joe DeShield, Bradford, Ambrose, Logan, Cheryl on the TV today, huh?
I know.
All right.
Hey, I'm not
Shout out
hating
to
it.
maple syrup.
Thank you.